was a good game. You guys uncharacteristically kicked a few penalties and a drop goal. I probably think that's the first time you've done it this season. Is that something? Is that another dynamic that you guys want to add into the playoff rounds now?
Yeah, you see, it's a bit different. We had 6 times in the pool games that we went for posts. Today we went about for 5 as well. So it was a first. It was at the right time. I did try and say last week when the guys did ask me, "Why are you not going for posts?" It depends on the situation, and it depends on the scoreboard and stuff like that. So it was nice and to get the points on the board. We're very pleased and very humble with this victory. It was a good one. It was all over performance, I thought.
Swys, we spoke, I think about a week ago, about closing off games. And there was a part in the second half where the Jaguares were building momentum. Then you had a steal on the try line, then you won a scrum off that feed, and there was a try later. Were you happy with the way the guys have put up their hands?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This, trust me if I say this is the side that the Springboks will play against. 95% of it. That's a very, very good, tough side with international players. And they came at us. Look at the kickoff. We had a plan to trap them there, and they just got through there. And from the word go, we knew we will have to play. So they're a very good side. So we're happy with especially what you're referring to, those vital steals we had at the right times.
Swys, I know 4 or 5 tries to 1. I mean, it's quite a convincing attacking display, but just your defence, because that period in the third quarter obviously was very testing for you guys with just a 4-point game. And did you feel that the defence really stopped the Jaguares from doing what they wanted to do?
I thought at stages our defence was very great at the right times. You must credit a team like them, how well they did attack. And if they can break through and score and break your line, you must say well done to them. Hats off to Waza and the guys. The call from the top was them to keep the ball more. Doesn't matter about field position. And our possession was good. We, our continuity was good. We kept the ball well at stages, and we had 1 or 2 chances where Apiwe just missed it on the other side. Comran gets just slipped out of his hand. There were 3 or 4 tries that just leaked around, So all in all, we take it. It's against a good side. I'm very pleased with the team.
Warren, just from your side, how much does it lift you guys when a guy like Malcolm like that makes those 4 or 5 penalty steals, especially the one on the try line every 7-3?
Yeah, I think collectively it was a massive effort. Also got to look at the guy who makes the tackle, because that's the guy who's allowing Malcolm to steal the ball, and often that's the guy that doesn't get any credit. But I mean, we made some good leg tackles, and that allows the ball stealer to get in. I mean, a guy like Malcolm, geez, you don't move him from there. And I think Kwacha got 1 or 2 as well. And all around, I thought Magnets was excellent when he came onto the field. But just all around, I think it was a really good performance. Tough. There were stages where they kept the ball for long periods of time. They carried a lot. I'm not sure what the tackle stats were, but I think there were times where we defended for quite some time. Thought we had good patience on D at times. It was just that second half. I think there was probably about 15 minutes or so the start of that second half where I felt we were flat, and but we got back into it and managed to put some good pressure back onto them, and yeah, really proud of the boys there. It was a tough game. It was tough.
So is Malcolm okay?
Malcolm is fine. Yeah, no, we played straight away there when he went down. He's so instrumental. But I just want to add to what Waza said now. We realised beforehand that they got solo runners, and if we leg cut well, that the Steelers will come in, and they did. There were a few Harold just missed, and Waza was in there, Kwacha was in there. So they couldn't get quick ball, and if they get quick ball, they're very dangerous. So that was a big plus.
Do you anticipate the Waratahs to have a sort of a similar modus operandi where they'll have those one-off runners and you can do the same?
But different. Their string, the way they from the edges they attack is different. They play from edge to edge a lot. The Waratahs, they vary a lot with the kicks, where the Jaguares doesn't kick so much. What the Waratahs do as well, they've got a lot of international players. They've got cool heads. They, like today, they were down and out, and they just came back. The yellow card helped them, but we anticipate a Waratah team that will be up there. They scored 73 tries or 72. Where's the stats, guys? In the pool round, so they were third. So they know how to find your try line. But with the defensive effort that I saw today at stages, I'm happy.
Would you then sort of shift your defensive setup just to sort of contain those inside back threats of Curtis Beale, Bernard Foley, or is it more of the same from a defensive point of view?
Look, this very much is similar. This back three is dangerous, and we didn't give them lots of counter chances. The 1 or 2 we gave them, they almost punished us. So we will. It's a matter of killing their space and make sure that they don't get enough time to counter attack. We'll have to up the tempo though. At stages tonight, I thought it was a slow pace, and the Eastern up here, so we got to up it.
So just a word there on Elton. He put in a dominant performance today.
Yeah, I'm so pleased for Elton. Yes, like he doesn't lie down. He keeps on going, and he's a fighter for the team. And half time he just stood up, and now he had another good game. So these guys that criticize him so much must relax now.
What was just Warren, your thoughts on the Waratahs challenge? You weren't there. I don't think you went to tour when you guys when the Lions won.
Yeah, completely different. Yeah. I think tactically they play a smart game. They'll probably kick a lot more. I feel here at Ellis Park. They'll try and put our outside backs under pressure on the high ball with Israel Folau. So we can probably expect a lot of high balls, kicking from 9, contestables. Probably try and slow it down as well, the game, and buy time. But when they do get front foot ball, they're extremely dangerous. They are direct. They've got some good ball carriers, strong ball carriers, so they like to play quite direct and then give Curtly flat ball to attack from. And when he does get flat ball, he's dangerous. So they've got Naira Volo on the wing and Israel Folau. So again, the breakdown is going to be a contest. The tackle fight, slowing down their ball, and of course a set piece as well. If you can dominate in set piece, starve them from ball, then you don't give them those opportunities.
Would that be a perfect preparation for a possible final against another internationally led side against the Crusaders?
Yeah, well, look, there's that it's Crusaders against Hurricanes. Semi-final rugby is, you can't just say someone's going to win it. It's the same with us against the Waratahs. You've got to put in the work to get the results. So, we won't look that far ahead. We focus on the Tars. We know they're going to come here guns blazing. Nothing to lose, and if they're on the day, they can produce some quality football.
So from a psychological point of view, the fact that you beat them 29-0 in Sydney this year without Warren even and so on, do you think, does it make you almost in a way happier to be playing the Waratahs here than another New Zealand side?
Yes, Christo, I don't want to comment too much on that. What I can tell you, they're a very good side, and that day was honestly one of the perfect games for us that day. Everything went our way. Every bounce of the ball, it was just a great game for us, and they'll be up for it. They'll want to come and rectify their mistakes for that as well. So we're not going to... We said from the word go, it doesn't matter who we play, if we just want to take it hurdle by hurdle. And if it's doesn't matter who it is. Now it is the Waratahs. So I'm looking forward to the game. And I just want to add one thing. I thought our subs tonight made a hell of a difference. They played well. If you look at the way Mako ran back, Lawrence, and he held out Boo-Boos to keep the guy up. It was a vital stage of the game. And that scrum of Johannes Jonker there on the far side, Marnus when he came on. So I'm very pleased with the team effort tonight. So I'm proud of the guys tonight. Humbly proud.
All 4 quarterfinals were won by the home side. Home side advantage in the series must obviously be very important.
Yes, Christo, that's vital. So that's why we just got to keep pushing and game by game and start hoping that that the Hurricanes will have a massive game out there as well, and then we'll bring our side if we can.
Are you sending any messages of goodwill and good luck?
I know Boydie, the coach, very well. I coached with him there years back with the Sharks Academy and stuff. So I'll definitely send Boydie a good message there.
But only on the other hand, if the Hurricanes win, don't that sort of raise the pressure on you guys? Because then you know a win will be a home final. That's almost in a way pressure as well.
Yeah.
But don't you think like that?
No, I don't think like
It's rather
that.
use the pressure.
Swys, Carl went off, was he injured or hurt?
Yeah, he's got a stinger,
Is that all?
shoulder stinger. So we'll check him. I just spoke to the doc before he came in here. He said he'll send him for his all his stuff that he needs to do, and he'll let me know tomorrow. But he sounded positive.
If I could pose to both of you, considering where the Lions come from, there were dark times, and you might both remember, the fact that you've now made, I think it's 3 home semis in a row, what does that mean for you guys and of course your fans, that you've been able to deliver 3 semis in a row?
You know why I'm so pleased and proud? Because there was a stage, our whole spine was out of it. Our captain wasn't there, Malcolm wasn't there, we lost Creel, and the other guys put their hands up. They took a flack and some criticism, but we stuck to our guns, and I want to compliment the coaching staff, you know, Philip Lemmer, Neil de Bruin and Joey, how they just work, and I want to, even more so, I want to compliment the senior players. How they got the brotherhood going in those tough times, you know, and ignore what you hear. Guys, we're going to make it, stick together. So we really, I've got respect for this bunch of brothers to fight and still make semis if you consider where we were.
Yourself, Warren, you've been through some tough times initially with the union. Now that you 3rd semi in a row, times must be good.
Yeah, it's just grateful, more than anything, just grateful to be here. And of course, you know, we're hungry. We haven't achieved anything yet, and you know, there's still obviously a massive game ahead this weekend. So look, that's the focus for us now. I mean, we're not going to look ahead, and we're also not going to look in the past. We're going to focus on this weekend and just take it step for step, and that's enjoying it first, relaxing, and then recovery on Sunday, and then Monday we'll take it from there, the plan.
Last question.
Maybe just also, even though the captain was there in the loss against the Sharks, how big a role has he played in the last 2 weeks to make sure that you get to the semi now?
Listen.
Yeah, don't ask that question.
He hates it. He's the best captain in the world. Now, can I be honest with you, Christo? It makes a hell of a difference. But I want to say, our manager, Mustafa Wormgaard, the way he keeps the family happy and going. Ivan Cash van Rooyen, our trainer, is an unsung hero. He works with the guys, he's the glue behind everything. We've got Yannick Pitter, there's so many guys playing a role that honestly, it must never be about Waza or myself or this or that. Then I tell you to what, then you give the devil a trap to make you think you're good, and then you're not so good as you think you are. So that's why we, as Waza said, gratitude is a big thing, and to stay humble and work hard and make sure that no one gets bigger than the game. That's paramount.
Thank you very much.